Are you ready? Okay, I think we're ready to start. I'm Cindy Little and we are recording live from Ottawa, Ontario. We are going to cover the 2010 Top Achievers. So we went to Arizona a couple weeks ago and we're excited to pass on the information. And for those who couldn't make it, like our people out in Edmonton, Pembroke, Chalk River, wherever you are, California, we have people from everywhere across Canada, so this video is for them as well. So what I'd like to do first is introduce Nancy, because Nancy, myself, and Karen are we're the three that went from our team, and Danielle and Jay, of course, as well. And we'll start with introductions that way, and then we'd like to introduce our team so the people who can't make it here, who are out in Edmonton, they'll get an idea of who our teams are. Wouldn't that be exciting? I'm excited. Okay. So we'll start with Nancy. Nancy McAllister. You'll hear her name and see her name on the Success Top 10 a lot because she does make it on there a lot. She was my first executive on my team, and she was one of my first people I signed up 2.5 years ago. So she's doing extremely well. Do you know what your numbers are now for your team? How many people you have in your team?
I think it's a little bit over 700.
Okay, so Nancy has about 700 and she's been doing it for close to 2.5 years. And I have 950 people, roughly, and 10 consultants. So it's pretty exciting. It happens quite quickly and then your revenue starts pouring in. And I mean, I've only been doing, Nancy and I both have been doing Isogenics part-time, and we both almost made 20 grand with it last year. So that's pretty exciting. You can make a lot more if you really focus on it. And we're going to talk about that tonight as well. All right, so let's introduce your people, perhaps. Why don't you tell a little bit about your people, and then I'll introduce mine. Would that be okay?
Sure, okay. Part of my team, I have Robin, who is here today. Has been signed up with Isogenics for a little while. I'm not going to go into everyone's story, but part of my team, as well as Julie Struska. I've got Natalie Gunn-Abrams here as well. I have got, now I'm going to play Lori, and it's Armstrong or Yak.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. As well, part of Lori's team is Angela Fitch. Is that pronounced correctly? Perfect. As well on my team is Karen Johnson, who's here. And that's everyone here.
So Karen, come on over here in front of the camera and just go like this. Superstar! Superstar! Do it! Superstar! We had to do that actually.
Yeah,
so
we have to do that.
we know how to do that.
Okay, so yeah, my name is Karen, and I've been taking Isogenics for a couple of years. I've just been a consultant for about 6 months now, and I have one consultant, Maureen, who's doing a fabulous job. And just came back from Top Achievers, totally fired up. It's just the events, I can't tell you how much they motivate you, inspire you, and get you ready to roll for the new year.
Excellent.
And I have right now, in 6 months, totally shocked, I have just over 200 underneath me right now.
In 6 months? Wow. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so for my team, there are still a few people coming in, but we have Karina, so come on over here, Karina, just go like that to the camera. Karina's my massage therapist, she's a trainer, she's my head administrator. We've just appointed her my, what's your position title now?
Go-to girl?
No, there's a title, it's kind of like, what? My head office person.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so office manager, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. She's my office manager now. I've appointed her. Anyway. So she runs the joint basically. We have Kristen, who's going to have to come over here and do the superstar thing. Come on.
No,
just
I'm not doing that.
I'm going to turn that jig around. No. All right, so Kristen is my spa owner. She lives a street over. She does my nails, although they're not so great today because I was in a hot tub all day. She runs a spa and she has 3 children and she's been doing Isogenics for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Okay. And and we have Nada over here who actually is a sign-up of my physiotherapist on my team, Rhonda, who should be coming soon. And then Nada's downline is Janet. So Janet came to one of our meetings before. So we have a few generations here already. So that's, and then of course all of you guys here are part of my team, which I'm very blessed and happy and I want to help you guys do, I'm focusing more of my time on Isogenics, like almost full time now, and I'm really going for it. And I'm going to be around for a while, like to make this happen for all of us here. And it was very cool when we were in Arizona meeting the CEO and Kathy Coover. Kathy Coover just says on the stage, "I am here. We are here. We're staying, and we're going for it." What was, like she says? What was it just felt like you could trust her, like you.
She's very authentic.
Yeah, authentic, and she just made it feel like we are definitely going places with Isogenics. Like this is a $1 billion company, and it's shooting upwards. So if you guys are in now and you stay in, you're gonna have like 1,000 people like before long, and it's just growing bigger and bigger. So you're in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right team, right? Yes. Karen? All right. Okay, so where should we start?
We can start off with the highlights for our top achievers if you want, unless you
Okay.
wanted to.
Yeah, we do have a full menu tonight. We're going to cover all of the things that we learned. Some really cool business tools. We've given you guys quite a few of them, and we'll have an email as well that we're going to send out, and the video too. So if your team couldn't be here tonight, you can send them the link for the video, and you can send them, like Nancy's so good with writing down all of the websites. You can just click on it and watch the video. Like, and if you guys can do a lot, like we're going to watch a lot of them here just so that you have them down pat. You've seen it, now you can refer it to other people. And we've got some really exciting new websites that you can send people to. So we're going to cover that as well tonight. So we're going to be here for about 1.5 hours. So people watching the video, we'll pause it if we need to, but it'll be about 1.5 hours. Okay, so if you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom now. Those people in the audience. Okay, so
Highlights. During top achievers, are you going to go ahead and start off?
now are we going to the website for that?
No, we basically have a 2-pager that kind of goes over the highlights.
Okay,
So you probably would
I
like to get a hard
probably
copy. Can we get a couple of
Yeah.
those? So it's the first sheet that's in your booklet. Looks just like this up here. And thank you so much.
Okay. So we'll be watching the ice and water video, but as you guys seen, I was just doing a little experiment with the new ice and water. That was the only missing link that Isogenics had to come up with, basically, was the water aspect. Because if you're eating the food, the shakes and stuff, and they're all alkaline, and you're making with tap water or well water or even reverse osmosis water, you're not actually absorbing it as good as you could. So with this new alkalized water, it's going to make it a lot better for us. So this is what it looks like. It's a concentrate, and all you have to do is put one drop of this into an 8-ounce cup of water. It will last. It lasts 45 days once you open it, and it's travel size as well, so you can take this on a plane. So that was kind of key. So
Actually, there's a smaller one.
There's a smaller one. Okay.
It's too big.
Okay. Thanks for that.
No problem.
And that's where where 2 brains are better than 1. I tested just now well water, and as it turned out, well water was acidic, so it's below 7. Now, we can talk more about that later, about the acidity and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay,
Yes.
we'll talk more in depth about that later. Okay, so we're pretty excited that we have the ISO water. So that's something that you can order with a 30-day program, or you can buy a box of 4 at a time. So it's probably good to have those on hand, because then you can give them to your downline, or you can have them to, have for presentations and stuff like that. And you'll probably go through it quite quickly. Although I did notice the expiry date is 6 months. So I already have a new one, and it's expired in 6 months. So you don't want to just buy it and store it somewhere and forget about it. They reformulated the isogreens. Karen's going to go into more details about that. So I'm just going to quickly go through this. They have a kosher isolene shake now. Did you get that, Janet?
I did.
Yeah.
That's great.
So basically, they've always been kosher, like they've always been natural, but they had to get it certified and blessed by a rabbi to be considered kosher. So
it's the exact same.
it's the same product, yeah. It's just blessed by a rabbi, and it's under the recommended kosher listing. So they have a separate kosher box, a 30-day box for kosher.